So in this video, I'll be discussing the actual mock trade idea that I came up with recently for the Knicks to be able to trade up in the 2022 NBA draft. And New York would be getting the 7th pick from the Portland Trailblazers, as they're reportedly looking to move the pick for a win-now player. And someone like Julius Randle could be a potential fit in Portland. And in terms of who the Knicks would select with the 7th pick in the draft, I have them targeting players like AJ Griffin, Bennedict Mathurin, and Johnny Davis. And according to Mark Berman of the New York Post, the Knicks interviewed all 3 of those prospects. So it seems like New York is interested in a wing player with high upside in this year's draft, and they would need to trade up to do so. But now with that being said, let's get into the mock trade that would land the 7th pick to New York. So in this trade, the Knicks would receive Eric Bledsoe, the 7th pick, and a future 2nd round pick from Portland, and the Trailblazers would receive Julius Randle and the 11th pick from the Knicks. So for the New York Knicks, this trade does make sense in my opinion, because they do get rid of Julius Randle's long-term contract, which would free up a ton of cap space for the 2023 offseason. And they would also be able to free up space for Obi Toppin to be the starting power forward on the team. And with that said, New York would also be able to get a really good wing player with star upside. And one of AJ Griffin, Bennedict Mathurin, or Johnny Davis would be realistic for the team at pick number 7. And Mathurin also said that he would love to play at the Garden when interviewed today by the media. And he also stated that he worked out with RJ Barrett as a Canadian friend. So there seems to be mutual interest between him and the Knicks. And also New York would be receiving Eric Bledsoe as an expiring player, and also a future 2nd round pick as compensation for Julius Randle's presence in Portland. And for the Trailblazers, this trade also does make sense in my opinion, because they would receive a player that can complement Damian Lillard's talents and make them a win-now team. And a starting lineup of Damian Lillard, Anthony Simons, Josh Hart, Julius Randle, and Yusuf Nurkic would be a great starting 5 in the league, and they would likely push for a playoff seed. And they would also get the 11th pick from the Knicks, in which they could select a player like Ochai Agbaji as a 3-and-D prospect, or someone like Jeremy Sohan as a great defender. And if someone like Johnny Davis falls to their laps at pick number 11, I think they would definitely consider selecting him with that pick. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this mock trade between New York and Portland, and would you want the Knicks to be able to trade up in this year's draft? And let me know the targets that you guys would want the Knicks to draft with the 7th pick if they were to trade for it. And the most likeliest player, and the one that I really want them to draft with the 7th pick, would be Bennedict Mathurin out of Arizona. And if you did enjoy this video and want to see more New York Knicks draft content like this, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and it's been KNYT here, and I'm out. Peace.